Take 4, 5. Satisfactory is a video game. You can build factories. It's very fun. I haven't done anything productive since I installed it. But that's okay. At least I'm having fun, I guess. A Hypertube lets you go places quickly. A Hypertube cannon stacks multiple entrances in a row to give you a huge speed boost. Because each one speeds you up a little bit. Invented, I think, by Let's Game It Out. Someone who builds atrocious factories because it's funny. And instead of that, instead of putting a lot of entrances in a row, you can actually put them in a specific configuration that glitches you from this one back into that one until you reach a certain speed, and then it shoots you out. That way you only need 2 entrances, or 20 megawatt, for a launcher that can take you across the map. It works like this. You can pretty much go anywhere. You can easily steer. You don't hear that car outside. Well, you can easily steer with if you have a jetpack, and you can extend your flight very far. If you only have the parachute, then you can't go as far, so you have to build more in between stations, but it's still pretty useful. Let's show you how to build one. So we'll start with the exit, which I'm going to put in the middle of the blueprint designer. Then, why is this hitbox here? Okay, it's fixed. Oh, because I was building. Okay, so this will be the exit. We go 4 back. Oops, excuse me. We go 4 back and 1 to the right. And then we go grab a tube and go 1 back from this one. These need to be connected. Then we put an entrance over here and over here. And then we take a tube and we go forward so that there's the same distance between this one and this one, 4 meters in between, right? 2, 3, 4. Then we go up 1, 2. Oh, make sure you're in build mode noodle and twist it twice. Then remove this support, otherwise it will send you straight up. Don't remove this support. It will not work without it, but that one needs to go. Then we connect power, which I like to put over here because it adds some symmetry. And then you can save it. I'll go and build it now, just to make sure that everything works as it should. I like to align it like this, or if it's like a uneven number of foundations, then like this. And then I ignore this 2 meters of the hitbox and pretend that it's ends here so that the center is here. What I mean is, if I set it to blueprint snapping mode, I don't put it here, I put it there. Because visually this looks more lined up to me, so I like it. And then I just connect these. You don't have to have 2 if you don't intend to go both directions, but I often do. I don't tend to do like 4 of them because you can so easily steer 90 degrees. Steering 180 degrees is possible, but it's easy to mess up and lose some speed, but 90 degrees is no problem at all, so I tend to just build 2 and call it done. And then you just hook this up to your power. And off we go. Yeah, this starts on top of a mountain, of course, so it does give me a little extra range because of that, but even without that, you can get very far. You can get the furthest with a jetpack by just sort of rhythmically spamming spacebar. Oops, I spammed it too fast and turned on flight mode, so that killed that, but it's fine. I'm over here now, apparently. I'll just set up a foundation. I'll put a cannon here. Off we go, back home. So, normally I'd tap space faster, but I don't want that thing to happen again, so I'm sort of holding it more, which means I get a little less range, but it's fine. Look how fast I'm going. I can keep up with any vehicle that way. It's very nice. This design is inspired by this one from the YouTuber Anime GIF. which uses this sort of curve that goes back and forth that isn't actually necessary. So it's basically the same design as his, minus the superfluous curve, because it just, you don't need that. It just glitches you back and forth without the curve anyway. This commenter here, Z Teal Dragon, came up with the design that I then built by saying, hey, you can remove the C shape from the design and it will still work. And then I just, trial and error until I got the dimensions right. They made a video about it, but the design in that video still has the tube that goes in circles. So I don't really know why, because it was uploaded around the time of that comment. I guess he never made an updated video. Anyway, yeah, this is my favorite design because it's really small. It's really cheap in terms of both the cost to build and the amount of power it uses to keep it running continually. So there you go.